here's the big thing, Shepherd. They didn't write this yesterday.
2,000 years ago.
This was long before us. And so, and that's the point. And so watch this. See, it's got to be a spirit that speaks against the authority of Yah, because number one, I'm going to show you something. Look at the sentence among this group for speaking against the authority of the Most High Yah. The word said, how are you going to hear without a preacher? Right? And so when people begin to remove what Yah has put together, they're only doing themselves detriment. I'm gonna show you something else. This is in this book right here. And let me get it so y'all can see it. All right. This is one of the series of the Sefer. All right, the Havao, the fathers. Okay. And this is Ignatius to the Magnacenes. This is an epistle. All right. And remember, epistle this is to convert. This is the book of epistles are the book of conversion to the converts, those who are going to be converting to Israel. Okay. So I'm going to read here on page 331 in chapter 2. Let me start at verse 4. It says, for as much, therefore, as I have in the persons before mentioned, seen all of you in belief and love, I exhort you to study, to do all things in divine concord. All right. Verse 5, your elder presiding in the place of Elohim, your elders in the place of council of the apostles, and your deacons most dear to me, being entrusted with the ministry of Yahshua HaMashiach, who was the Father before all ages and appeared in the end to us. Look what it says. I'm going to go down. It says, verse 6, wherefore, taking the same holy course, see that you all reverence one another, and let no one look upon his neighbor after the flesh. Let no one look upon his neighbor after the flesh, but do you all mutually love each other in Yahshua HaMashiach. Look what this says, verse 7. Let there be nothing. Let there be nothing. Y'all listen. Let there be nothing that may be able to make a division among you. I said, look at this. You see this? He said, let it be nothing that's able to make a division, a divide, a separation. Let it be nothing. Do y'all know what nothing is? Nothing. Let there be nothing that may be able to make a division among you, but be united to your elder and to those who preside over you, to be your pattern and direction in the way to immortality. See, that's what this whole thing is about. What kind of understanding? This was a book of converting Gentiles to the way. And look at the admonishment and the exhortation that went forth. They said, let nothing separate you. All right. And also be connected to the elders and those that are presiding over you for your pattern to the way of immortality, to immortality. See, I mean, it don't make sense when you can keep going to all of these different books and see the same thing, and then we can go back to the Bible where people think we just picking up all these exoteric doctrines that's just way out here. Exoteric, I'm just running right now. But my point is, I do reading, Shepherd. I mean, and I meditate on the word. So this is why I ain't moved. Look at my knowledge base. When you sit and look at people, I wouldn't dare sit there and yell at you, Pastor Dow, because I fear Yah. I know. Listen, and you try to give people examples, they just blow it off. I said David had a piece of Saul's garment in his hand and repented to him. because he knew who Yah was, and he feared Yah more than he feared Saul, and knew that this man was from Yah, and this man was the one that threw a javelin at him. The same man. So what do he know that you or what do he didn't know that you knew? Why is these people exhorting to let it be nothing that ever come in and separate you? See, I mean, when you start pulling stuff out like this, it's you all who, if you know that this is righteous and these people that are walking in front of you is righteous, and you have seen the hand of Yah move, then you better go back and reevaluate what you got in your head. You better go back and reevaluate what you're thinking, because what we're doing is pulling out these things here that admonish you to stay your feet stayed in the ground, rooted like a tree by the rivers of the water. You shall not be moved. Don't let nothing move you. Yah is your just judge. Let Yah sort out whatever it is that you think need to be sorted out, and then you're going to see what justice and the will of Yah is. I'm done.